Yo, yo. Now, you already know what it is. The reviews are coming back. Big Mom is basically a piece of garbage. You know what I'm saying? Something's wrong with it. I don't know what it is. We're going to find out. Anyway, Big Mom, at 5 years old, was the size of a whale. Already. They've been feeding her too good. This is one fat bitch. She was wearing a moo at the age of 5. 5 fucking years old. She was wearing a moo. She's been wearing a moo her entire life. Now, anyway, I'm looking at her parents. They really don't show the faces too much, but they do kind of look like them. But I'm not sure. Something's not right. This girl does not seem like a regular person. All these people on the ship, her parents are pirates. All these look like they pirates. All the people on this ship are regular sized people. Big Mom is fucking huge. When I say huge, I mean huge. That's a big bitch. And they said they had to leave her behind, but they didn't just leave her any old where. They left her on Elbath, where this lady named Mother Carmel takes in kids. So basically, they were giving her up for adoption. They didn't plan on her being killed or anything like that, because they knew of that island. So basically, they just gave the child up for adoption. She wasn't going to get killed. Now, anyway, they had to do this. Apparently, Big Mom done killed so many people. Like, I think they said she killed 500 people that day. You know, that was like light work. They said, we can't have this bitch. To be honest, I'm with them on that. They did, and the parents were crying. They were hurt. But guess what? She gonna kill the parents too. You can't have that around. That people on that, she was on some type of drug or something. I don't know. I think she was on heroin or something like that. So they had to get rid of her. Anyway, we get a little backstory on Mother Carmel that stays on Elbath, the one that takes these kids up, for adoption and whatnot. She's running like a foster home. We get a little background on her. And basically, this girl was supposed to be like the shining beacon of what a person should be and all this other bullshit and cared about everybody. And what Mother Carmel is supposed to be is a fake-ass version of Mother Teresa. That's what I'm telling you the truth. She a nun and everything. She tried to keep the Marines from killing these giants because they were part of this pirate crew. I think it's the same pirate crew that Dory and Brogy were on or whatever. They were going to execute them. And she said, no, don't do it. And they said, but these people are dangerous. They killed at least 4 million people just yesterday. They killed 4 million. Not 4,000. 4 million people yesterday to start their day off. That was like a cup of coffee for them, just to, murder a couple humans. So they were going to kill him at the gallows. And she says, no, I don't want to kill anybody. And then she turned around and used some bullshit ass excuse. They said, but they killed 4 million people just yesterday. And she says, but they'll kill even more if we kill them. I think that there's a point to that argument. But sometimes if the people who are already killing, they're knocking off 5 million people here and there already. Like, how much do you really have to lose? They killed 4 million people. If we kill them and they kill 4 million more, they already did that before. Anyway, she was saying that she loved all people and she started this orphanage, for every type of person, race, meaning long necks, double arms and long arms, long legs, long neck, fucking mink men, everybody was invited to this place. And that's where you could tell that's where Big Mom got that whole idea from Mother Carmel. Now, Mother Carmel's 80 years old when she meets Big Mom. Found her, brought her in. Mother Carmel's fucking dead. She's dead. We was up there talking about something. We wondering where she's at. What's going on with? Where did this lady go? She's fucking dead. She was 80 years old when Big Mom was Big Mom was 5. When Big Mom was 5, that was 60 years ago. This bitch is dead. She's dead. So we know what's going on with Mother Carmel now. So that's one good bit of information we got. And when we find out, like as when she joins the orphanage, they said that a lot of the kids are, similar to her. Parents didn't want them because they were so different and whatnot, but they weren't this different. They weren't this different. God damn, like they weren't killers. Anyway, she goes in the L bath, and things are her size. That was good, but she's actually the exact size that she should be for a child her age if she was a giant, like literally. Giants, like the giant kids her age are the same size as her. Literally. Which is the reason why I thought, hey, maybe she's a giant. Maybe she's half giant or something like that. I don't know. Some people don't believe me, but come on now. Big Mom is fucking 5 years old and 30 feet tall. Nobody else in One Piece is like that. She looks like Homer back when Homer, got fat and started wearing that muumuu. Anyway, this one we see her violent side. She said that she wanted to stop this wolf and this bear from fighting and put them in the cage, and the bear ate the wolf. So she killed the damn bear. With her bare hands, one punch, killed it. Just one punch. Hole cleaned them off. Now, right then and there, I thought Mother Carmel was going to be like, yo, it's okay. That's cool. All right. And just say anything she could to get out of that situation. That's what I would have done. I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's all right. It's cool. We'll find another bear for you. And while she's looking, I'll take the fuck off. I'm getting out of there. There's no way I'm staying around while this girl killing motherfuckers, knocking motherfuckers off. Ain't happening. Then after that, she almost killed this little boy that was there. He's a long arm. And she said, oh, you got too many joints. So I'm going to break one of them off. Wow. Okay. I can understand a 5-year-old's logic. Like, oh, you got too many elbows. Let's take one of them off. I understand that part. But what I'm thinking is happening is she's never felt pain. Even at that point. Because if she would have felt pain, she would have known, oh, shit, if I break one of these off, even if it doesn't belong, let's say if his arm were too long, he wasn't supposed to have those. This dude going to be hurt. I don't think she's ever felt pain at that point. So she don't know. So she tortured the long arm boy, and then she tortured a fisherman, saying, hey, you guys got body parts you ain't supposed to have. And that's what Mother Carmel was explaining to her. No, that's how they're supposed to be, because they're from a different race. Even one of the other giant girls was running from Big Mom, because these kids scared they was gonna get killed. They ain't know they can get knocked off any minute. Anyway, we also see the two giants that was damn, what was it? They were at Judge Island or whatever. When what was it called? Judge Island, or I think it's Island Shapiro or something. When Luffy had to go save Robin, there was two giants there. These are the giants. They were there. Also, Hydruden was there too, and seems like he's a little bit older than Big Mom. So he was around that whole time. He was around during the whole pirate Gold Roger era and all that. So that was cool. But he's Giant's age slower, so he's probably older than Big Mom, but he doesn't look it. And he was training his ass off. But what I don't understand, how come he's not stronger? He's training like a motherfucker right now. He fought against that dude and got whooped. What's that dude? Match Vice got whooped. That kind of throws me off because the Giants supposed to be way strong. Way strong. People fear Giants. And you got these people knocking them up. Now, the people that knocked them off is pretty strong, but I mean, in comparison to like a regular person, yeah, the Giants are gonna be, fucking monsters, but they don't seem as intimidating as they make them sound. Now, anyway, we meet the old head Giants. These old heads was basically pirates back in the day, and or warriors back in the day, and they was part of the they were the captains of the giant pirates or whatever. So it seemed like the Giants always have two captains. Last time was Dory and Rogie or whatever. They were the captains from the last group, and it's apparently Hydruden wants to be just like him. Anyway, they had some type of snack there, and they were going to go fast after they eat this snack. There's some type of ritual at Elbath. Big Mom enjoyed the snack so much she ate all of it by herself. But then they got to go 12 days without eating anything. Like literally 12 days, no food at all. Big Mom makes it. Big Mom makes it to day 6. And she only did that for Mother Carmel. And that's when the giant girl comes in yelling like, yo, something is wrong. Big Mom been laid out every giant on that island. Now, what gets me is, how the fuck she lay out these grown-ass giants? These are grown giants. Some of them are warriors. And she beat all of them? Like, how does that even happen? And I'm not sure if she used Conqueror's Hockey. She might have used Conqueror's Hockey at this point. I'm thinking because the way you see like the smoke and stuff moving and whatnot, I've seen people use Conqueror's Hockey and that same thing happen. So I'm not sure. But the old head is still up. He said he can lay out Big Mom. He said, I'm going to lay this bitch out. And Mother Carmel was like, no, don't do it. Tell the bitch stop killing. And if she don't, hey, so be it. Now he's saying that now before he swings the sword, he's saying that the child, Big Mom's not a kid, she's a demon. Period. I'm with him on that. Sometimes it's just an exception to the rule. Big Mom, if she's knocking people off like this, that even the parents didn't want it because they said that she was killing too many people, we gotta put her down. Point blank, period. I don't know if Mother Carmel gonna get killed in this little exchange. It's possible that she died early on. I don't know when she died, but it's possible that she died right here at this point. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why Big Mom loved her so much, because she might have died for Big Mom. I don't know, but it's hard to say that because you would think Big Mom wouldn't even realize it because she's in her little food trance right now. Overall, this chapter, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like overly good. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. Why? Because they really basically just made more questions. Okay, I see Big Mom as a kid. We know who Mother Carmel is now. They did a decent amount for Mother Carmel. I don't think we need to know a lot more about Mother Carmel. We might not need to know much more at all. We might not need to know anything more. But all it does is raise questions for Big Mom and these damn giants. Like these giants really they don't seem that strong. Not only that, it says that Elbath was the most well-known home of the giants or something like that, the most famous home of giants or whatever. So I'm thinking, was it more giants out there or what? What's going on? That's probably the case. And on top of that, why is Big Mom so big? They didn't explain that. Why is Big Mom not getting hurt? She fought a giant bear and a fucking giant wolf. She ain't got a scratch on her. Even then, I thought she was using armament hockey. I'm thinking that I think that she is though. I kind of think she's still using armament hockey because I'm not sure if she used conqueror's hockey at this point. It looks like she's screaming. Remember when she screamed? She used conqueror's hockey. So I'm thinking that she didn't necessarily beat every last single one of these giants. I think some of them might have gotten knocked out by conqueror's hockey, but we don't know what the hell Big Mom is. She half giant? Is she a giant? Is she human? If she's human, why the fuck is she so big? You know, it's just basically we just bringing up questions. I need to see the next flashback, because this flashback right here didn't do much for Big Mom. Didn't do a lot for Big Mom. Did more for Mother Carmel things, but Mother Carmel didn't need a lot done. Yeah, so basically, I'm just confused about what the hell Big Mom is. You know what I mean? Like, did she eat a devil fruit or what? You know, I know in one of the One Piece movies, one of the giants ate a devil fruit that made him small. So maybe she ate a devil fruit that made her big. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that might be the case. But basically, we just got more questions about Big Mom. Let me check the comments before I head on out. Oh, shit. You read Boku no Hero or Promised Neverland next? Boku no Hero's coming next. I had a whole lot to do today, and that's why I didn't get to this stuff earlier. I should have bust all this stuff out earlier. I might do that tomorrow because I got tomorrow morning to do some stuff. You know what I mean? And do that right before I do the Dragon Ball Z and all. I mean Dragon Ball Super and all that other stuff. I might. I think it's probably better if I just do it in the morning. Okay. Yo, Mean, how can you not believe in God in the higher dimensions when there's clearly a curse on you? When you say believe, when you believe mean to accept it as true. Just because I don't accept it as true, don't mean I think it's fake. I don't know what you mean by higher dimension, but just there being other dimensions, I see that as being plausible. But that don't necessarily mean I'm just gonna say, oh, it must be true. You know what I mean? I'll say, yeah, it's possible, which means if you say, oh, it's possible, that means you don't believe it. To believe it means you say, oh, I think it is. If I say I think there might be a chance, that means you don't believe it. You get what I'm saying? Okay, are you going to review Attack on Titan manga after the anime ends? I should, because I'm gonna start reading the manga. I'm definitely gonna start reading the manga. Okay, okay. Checked Mean's Patreon post, and he's always got gay dudes sexually harassing him. First was D4, then the dude who tried hugging you. Now you got old coots calling you in their car. It's time to pray. What's praying going to do about that? That's what I don't get. Okay, Mean only got 2 Patrons at $5 a month. I could start a Patreon and probably get more donators than him. I was telling everybody I didn't want to start the Patreon because people ain't going to be, I don't have enough followers or subscribers or anything. You know what I mean? They're like, no, man. I know what I'm talking about. I ain't have enough people. Okay, Stoops kind of got a point, man. Okay, some niggas just cursed and can't get right when it comes to life. You may be one of those people. Dumb people might not be cursed. They just might be victims of circumstances. Okay, he just might be one of those people. Y'all not even spelling this stuff right. Mother Carmel should have just let the giant warrior kill her. But we gotta see what happens. She might have just killed the guy. What's his name? Yarrow, whatever his name is. She might have killed him. Okay, y'all heard of Fauzi Tube's homeless journey? Mean could have I know I haven't heard of it. I'm gonna check it out though. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, Mean could have started that shit and gotten millions. Mean used to do roundabouts in 2012, but he stopped because of foolishness. I didn't stop because of foolishness. I stopped because people weren't watching them. It cost money to do it. I didn't have the money. It took time and resource. I didn't have all that stuff, and the people weren't even watching it. I think the most views I got on one of them was like 100 views or something like that. It was ridiculous. Somebody said, "Oh, he's just doing that just for views." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not even getting views." Okay, I really hope Kaido doesn't have Conqueror's Haki, just a pure beast. I don't know if I hope he doesn't. It might be some top guys that don't have Conqueror's Haki, but just to hope he doesn't, I really don't think it works either. I really don't think it matters either way. Okay, because the next Yonko will be Kid in Law if he doesn't die. They don't have Conquerors probably. How you know they don't? He said they don't probably. They don't. So I know they don't probably. Okay. We haven't seen one giant beat a human that was powerful. That's what I'm saying. These giants are strong for regular people, but they seem like tissue paper for like anybody that's like powerful. Like we ain't seen not one strong, like pure, just a regular giant that we know is just a giant, you know, from Elbaf. All these warriors they keep talking about. We ain't seen one of them laid out one strong human out yet. Hydruden got one-shotted by G2 Luffy, right? How did that happen? Hydruden he ages slower and been training since he was fucking out the damn crib. And now we have a 5-year-old Big Mom wrecking a giant village. These giants seem like fodder, right? Really. I think they really are messing up the whole setup they have for the Giants. They worse than the New York Giants. Okay, everyone in the village has to be low tier giant. I would think that he got a point that if it's a village, most of the people aren't going to be warriors and whatnot. Matter of fact, the warrior that we knew about was still up even after it looked like Big Mom used Conqueror's Haki. But still, they laying out. She's a 5-year-old kid. You know what I mean? Okay. Because all the hype about Big Mom being able to take out the other Yonko with their army feels like she was overestimating them. Okay, Shanks would just knock out all those fighters, right? It'd have been all of them been dead. Shanks' Conqueror's Haki is so strong that he knocks out strong opponents. Like anybody that's under Josu's level, they passing out. Anybody that's like a normal, everyday, average person, it'd kill his ass. It'd kill him. His Conqueror's Haki would literally kill him. Either that or put him in a coma. For life. Okay. Mean the type nigga to review Attack on Titan right when season 2 ends. Still hasn't dropped the trash Dragon Ball Super. It's been so busy and stuff been happening so much, it's hard to get to everything. Okay, why are you the only person obsessing over Big Mom's size? It's a big deal. You seen her parents? If I seen one of her parents was a giant, I wouldn't even say anything. I think Big Mom just had an abnormal growth spurt like Yao Ming. In the world of One Piece, that could be possible. You got some haters in here. Fuck those guys. Yeah, we got some haters. But if we ain't got no haters, we ain't popping. Okay, so if the Giants were so fodder, why would Big Mom be so delighted to have the army on her side and torture one of her daughters because that didn't happen? Remember, the writing could be fucked up. That's one thing. Second thing is, the Giants are strong to in comparison to like any regular person. They're real strong. A Giant without train will crush just a regular person. But once they come up to people that's well trained, then there's be a problem. Okay, you got a point, but I need to see something from them first. I need to see. Yeah, you're right. I need to see something from them Giants. I need to see something from the Giants. I got to. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box.